Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Total War Warhammer, where we are playing as Mousillon, the vampire faction from Brettonia, thanks to the aid of some mods.
Greetings, brothers. What?
I will not join that war, thank you very much. And I decided, well, it's time to raise another army. An army that can defend Wissenberg before these dwarves start. I think I'm just a turn too late, aren't I? Yeah. Well, we should have walls in there, I believe, so maybe we can make this work. Wissenberg, you have walls, right? Oh no, you have walls in one turn. No, you don't. You have no walls at all. You need this one. Oh no. Crap. Well. Cancel that construction then. To the file. Yeah, well. Nope, we are going to hire our old Bloodlord, who I really should rename after this. 2 Vargals, yes, do it. You're armor piercing, right? Anti-infantry. Let's take you for a ride. We haven't done so yet. We need more armor piercing. We need as much armor piercing as we can get. Recruitment locally. There you go. That's 4 units with armor piercing. You have armor piercing, and you're anti-infantry. You're armor piercing, not anti-infantry, but you have otherwise very good stats. Yeah, let's put in a terror, guys. This is going to be in a very expensive army, but I don't give a hoot. Oh, that will take too long. Raise dead. Add that. Add that. Add this. And then we'll do that the same in the next round. And then he has a very strong army. And we're gonna make use of that in order to defend ourselves from the dwarves. Gosh darn it. No chance for assassination. No chance for assassination. That's only a 16% chance. That's just horrendous. Huh. Well, that's not an army, but this army is going to be very annoying. They're probably going to destroy Wissenberg, and we need to have an army to immediately replenish that which we are about to lose. Speaking of replenishments, let's move these armies back into our homeland because, well, the war against Nordland, that is definitely going to take place. That is a guarantee I can give you. There we go. Start replenishing. Which makes me wonder, should I put walls in Norden? No, I think that is a waste of time, actually. You know what? Let's build up Hergeek to have everything we wanted to have. There, and you need vampire crypts. Apparently too expensive. Hold on. First the crypts then. Ah, you're not active yet. Huh, there you go. From 10,000 to 7,000. Yeah, that's a big difference. There we go. Now we have everything we want in there. And our economy is still good. We can still support yet another army after this. And it is, yeah, 3 turns at least to go back. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep us here at Grenstad. And say, I can't even hit this guy. Because he's across a river. We're gonna have those 2 stay close to that army. We're going to give up Wissenberg. And we're going to have to resettle it. Which is a little annoying to say the least. But that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. And then Kislev, as soon as you have got enough growth, we're going to put in the unique building they have over here in order to make sure that we have a little bit of a better chance to, or not a better chance, to have +2 to our recruitment rank when we hire a lord. You don't need the walls as much anymore. I'm actually going to remove those so that we can start recruiting perhaps things over here. Because we kind of beat these guys in the north part of the map already. So I don't feel like that is as necessary anymore. Now here, the Beastmen I saw moving in towards Lucini, so we're definitely going to sail on over there. And by the way, if you're wondering, there are no, in this game, battles that can be fought in the water. In Total War Warhammer 2, they've changed this. And then you can have it, but not here. Actually, I can't land over there. We don't have a military access pact, I believe, with Tempelhof. How are you doing? You're improving. Good. Tempelhof, you are improving.
To stand before me and ask proves you are...
Yeah, they're not willing to do that. Well, I hope that this army in Barrack Var starts knocking you guys over a little bit. Yeah, you have Watcher still available to you. This is Scabby Eye? Yeah, this is Scabby Eye. Well, let's see what you can do, Scabby Eye, because the vampires are apparently fighting over here. Actually, now that you're starting to get friendlier, how are you feeling about Confederation? Not much, but military alliance he's starting to enjoy as an idea. Though I don't want to give him a military alliance, because I believe the game works in such a way that when it has a military alliance, it's less likely for you to confederate, because it believes then that it calculates the military alliance into its reason for shall I confederate or not. But I've heard conflicting information on that. Sometimes it isn't and sometimes it is.
I'll have you speak now.
5,000 to break the military access pact. Sure, I'll do that. We're moving towards Nordland as well, and the military access pact is not something that is otherwise used. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Let it be. The size of defeat. So, are you gonna sack me like the vampire counts, or are you going to liberate immediately? No, you're gonna raise it even. Yeah. Well, you've decided you're gonna go away. Are you gonna go towards my only critical failure assassinate? Nice, because that means, yep, he is gone. That is only good for us. Carrick Norn.
This night
We'll start annoying the heck out of your main province. But I believe Waldenhof, yeah, that does have walls, proper walls. So, and this army is a lot less, is also less powerful. Raise that some more. You and... oh, there's no can rave available. You're not entirely ready yet, I feel. Local recruitment options, we can start with that. These knights aren't very strong. We need the better knights version. But these cost 2 turns to make. Oh, and we can't hire, raise, and Altador. You never will, actually. I really want one of the provinces of the Vampire Council that can start building armies the way I want them to be built. I'm gonna send actually Vlad up here. And I'm gonna send Isabella back. Because if Vlad is up here, he can start messing with his army. I mean, I love it if they would destroy Essen, for instance. Which has a lesser garrison than Waldenhof. So I hope they will do that, and then we will take it. Then the capital of Tempelhof will move somewhere here, and then I can start trading with them as well and get them to become more friendly. That would be so good. Just to get things starting. Now, the armies that come from the north, I would like you to end up in cities. And I will take a little bit of less movement if you can end up in a city. Because then the replenishment rate is so much better. There we go. Froy moving over here. Yeah, they're starting to get really pissed at me. Which is totally fine. We have no more treaties with Nordland at all, right? Yeah. And they're just at war, so that's gonna be fine. You're gonna go back here and make things cheaper to build. It's not what I like to do, but otherwise the surplus is going to be wasted, so we're going to spend the full amount of cash over there. They didn't move. They retreat, so that is a good sign. Yeah, it is. Boom. And we'll take the leadership feed. There we go. And that took care of the herd, if it's correct. So the elves should be pleased with that. They're actually starting to not feel too bad about me, but all these guys are not too pleased about me.
To your halls of eternal night. Tell your people you tried.
No, I will tell you that I'm gonna give you a gift. I was looking at them if they are at war with the vampires, because I don't want the vampires to get annoyed with me. There you go, you're improving now. You're not at war with the vampires. Very good.
The Deepwood protects its sons and daughters. Tread carefully.
Because I don't want the elves to start getting very pissed at me all of a sudden. There we go. With that, a little bit of cash flow, we're starting to get back towards friendlier territories. And then we should slowly improve. Oh, actually, they hate that we have treaties with this. Oh, the Wood Elves have some issues among themselves. Oh, okay. Be that as it may, we can build this up. If only for the fact that we don't need another building in that particular slot. Altdorf, can we build something in you? No, we're really waiting for that surplus to grow before we can start building in you again. Then I guess we're just gonna go all the way up north. We can definitely want Prague to grow. And here we go. Now we have again white kings available to us. We should be able to hire them actually over here. A Banshee, yeah, a White King, all of a sudden we have room for them. Banshee even better, but that's because we haven't upgraded the rest yet. Easily trapped and mishappen. That is both not very good abilities, but we can start recruiting more and more heroes, which means more assassination attempts, which means less dwarves. There you go, build up anything that can give us a little bit of income. I know you guys would like to be upgraded, but I'm not going to do so. Yeah, why not? Because you're going to be... Are you going to be an income thing? Yeah, because we're going to build a unique building over here. That means we have no room to build anything special. We could build up you, which means we could build up to this, and that would work. We can't build the vampire crypts though, so the force is a little less useful. I mean, this one is still useful regarding that you can always get banshees and stuff, but we'll have to see. Is that worthy of the cash? I'm rather more curious if we can build Grenstad up a little bit. Apparently not. Kemperbad. Perhaps we should put in walls. Oh, we already have walls in you. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep the 4,000 for now. Let's see what the dwarves of Carrick-Norn do, which have been more devastating to me than the true dwarves, which are much more powerful factions, supposedly. Carrick-Norn destroys Essen. Nice, we'll take that over. And that means that we can start trading with Shelterer, Smooth Talker, that is all kind of good trades. Yep, then chasing him here is a good idea. We will build up Essen and take that for ourselves. Eschen, sorry, this is Essen, this is Eschen. And that should also mean, hey, we can trade now with you.
It is always a pleasure, a dubious pleasure, to welcome a fellow Lord of the Night to my domain.
There we go. All of a sudden they are more than keen to train for everything because of their capital shipment. And we're gonna demand a lot of cash. You know what? Let's see if they will give us all their cash. Oh, that's offer payment. I want demand payment. Maximum. That is too much. They're like, dude, I mean, we like you and we really need a trade, but that is all of our treasure. Moderate. They have accepted that. There we go. All of a sudden, Templehalf a lot happier with us. Improving like crazy, which also will improve the vampire counts, and that means that we can start setting war targets for you. So I'm gonna give you a difficult war target. Hopefully you become too weak and we can confederate with you. Though he might not be too keen on it because he does have a military alliance with the vampire counts. So they still might not be too keen on that. Wissenberg, their army is shifted over here. Alright, that's fine by me.
Yes.
No chance.
Who wishes the redness?
No chance.
Darkness comes. Fear shall dominate their lives.
Corruption growing like crazy. Is corruption growing in general? Very, very little.
Yes. Follow me.
I am putting in a lot of vampire ladies over here to see if we can make that grow better. Invocation of the Heck, yes. Let's do that. And let's move to Kemperbut into another province and see if we can raise that here some nice units. Yes, that's the one missing. We were missing from that, and we can increase that. And 2 Blood Knights. Or additional Terror Guys. Actually, we can build that all. Raised. Wow, this is one hell of an army. Probably gonna put in a Necromancer as a hero in it. In the end. But this is a heck of an army. You can also see that from our income. Actually, you are then kind of useless. I'll throw you out. There we go. Isabella, you're gonna move there. I know you could actually go back to your husband a little bit, but that's, I think, a little too early. Now, I don't... Oh, that's wrong. I don't want to make her a very powerful spellcaster, but this is spellcasting that can definitely help with destroying the enemy. Life Leeching for taking their power away. Soul Blight for making them less able to fight. So that's why I am putting a little bit of magic power in her. So we now have access over here. So the question is, what are you gonna do? I don't know. You know what? Can you stay in Zvorak for a moment? And then you can start building the biggest places over here. We do have a Necromancer active over here, but it's still 9,000 for that place. That's quite expensive. There you go. You're moving out. I feel less inclined to help you out right now. Thank you very much, though. Grenstad, you can grow. And the vampire counts are moving more armies south. That is fine by me. Here's Nordland with an army. Slowly replenishing.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Nope. Can't do that. There we go. Norden, you're going to get serious replenishment. And we are nearly ready for war with Nordland. Taking up the last little bit of border that we lack.
Darkness, I'll remake that hell spell.
And there we go. And let's give it up more Banshees and White Kings and what have you not. That seems like a good turn. And the dwarves of Carrick-Norn did me a great favor by taking that out. The dwarves push there against Templehof. That might be nice for us as well. There are more dwarves coming into Castle Dragonhof, which is nice for us.
What does my bloodline require?
They want a military alliance. I'm going to say, why don't you become... Nah, join Confederation they're not too interested in. I'm just gonna reject your offer then. For now. They're sending one army towards deal with these two dwarven armies, which is fine by me. Doubter. It sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually kind of good. Forum Grumchbear. You want me to beat this guy? I am not too keen on that.
I thirst.
It's kind of dangerous, but I am going to resettle this.
I will permit it.
And hopefully they will not go for something else. You know, screw it. He is going to do it, and Isabella is going to return to her husband now. Because I do want them together if we are going to have to face the dwarven armies here. But they cannot reach Eschen, so there could be that we are going to lose it immediately, but I hope they will go for Castle Dragonhof. There is Carrick-Norn moving away from me, but that's fine. I guess we're gonna need... Well, we can't have the wolves in here now, but you have grown so weak that we might be able to handle whatever you dish out at us right now. Is it time to wage war on Nordland? I believe it is. So, vampire counts. You're deteriorating again.
Greetings.
How
Now
about...
stand before the rightful elector of Stirland.
What if I join my war against that, and you join my war against the Warhood? Moderate. They've accepted the offer. Alright. Now I'm untrustworthy. Shoot. Which is going to negatively impact if I can ally with or confederate with them.
I reject this order.
Yeah, you can reject all you want. You can still get there, buddy, but just walking around it. Thank you.
Yes, Neferata was right.
We're gonna go walk over here, and you see a small army here, but your garrison is also super weak, so I don't feel like I am too much under threat. More is worried about you right now. Talabekheim has fortunately a pretty good garrison. Hagig a lot less so. So we'll have to see what we can do about that, and which I guess is raise another army. And we have one available to us. So let's raise it. Actually, do we need a very strong army, or can we just amass them?
Absolutely not.
Swordsman, it's the cannon and the mortars that worry me.
Rats and wolves, gather.
But for once, I believe we're gonna go with a nice amount of bats. One Terrorgeist. And we then need some anti-infantry. And then some fast wolves. Voila! That is the good thing about being a vampire faction.
They will serve.
And now we have a decent army to start running amok here with Nordland. If I'm going to keep them for long, I doubt it, but we'll have to see. It's gonna take some time. 5 turns for you to surplus, so I suggest that we are going to go to the border with Kemperbad and then get ready to upgrade those provinces a little more. And apparently the dwarves are gonna run amok in my backland like crazy, so I guess that having some defenses over here might actually be good. Who is this? You are... Ooh, we shouldn't end the turn as well. We should try and see if we can... Actually, we don't need the hunger. Do we? I mean, it's a passive ability, sure, but we're not in her. We don't put her in combat. Demoralize, additional damage cost. Let's do that. One of you. 23%. Failure. Too bad.
Darkness comes. The vampire law is supreme.
You, I want to get rid of. Very. Oh, they've resettled Grimhold. Okay, that is fine by me. I don't mind so much.
What do you want?
And the question is, yeah, I'm going to put the Red Duke on there. I'm going to. I mean, Carrickmore did good things for me. Oh, I didn't move. Kamala. Carrickmore did good things for me, but now I'm a little bit more like, I would like to change a few things. Thank you very much. Carrick. 8 peaks there are attacking. That's a good place to attack because that's another very big powerhouse. Ambusher just Scoffin. Grim Iron Fist. He is staying over there. Well, that's alright. Get to your husband so that we can have a good defense at Eschen. But they're indeed not too inclined to move around. That's because Dragonov has his own control area and that's making it hard to move to Eschen. Alright. Recolonize Wissenberg. Thank you. We'll hold that. Gone. Big army. Small army. We will be able to handle that one, but the bigger army is annoying already. But we are about to get ready to rumble. Actually, I'm gonna pull you a little bit into marching stance because I don't want these two to combine and fight against me. We'll have to wait on something like that until we are in a bit more fortuitous position to do so. Go to Zvorak. But yeah, thanks to them wrecking Eschen, we are now getting buddy-buddy with the vampire, with Tempelhof. So that is a good thing, and we have improved with the vampire counts. You know what?
Greetings.
Payments.
Now stand before the rightful elector of...
There you go. Start improving like crazy. That is quite something I enjoy. Are you at war with Tellus? No, you just don't like them. Sorry. Said you at least a war target. And Tempelhof. Why don't you start trying to take Barrack Bar? Don't think they will succeed at that, but weakening them is not a bad thing. In my opinion. Alright.
Yes?
Where are you trying to go? Oh, you're trying to go all the way around. I've seen that before. So we're gonna go like this and trap that army first. Trap this army between our two armies, destroy that, then go for Dietershaven. And you... I believe we could kill these guys with you, so we're gonna go and move out. Alright. Middenheim. Why am I... Oh, because in 2 turns you can build up. Okay, that is quick enough for me not to go switching around it yet again. Kislev. I really want your surplus. That's gonna take too long. Fine. then we'll have to see how we can get it. We'll take then longer to get our big thing over here, but I can at least get up the freaking walls in this area before I have to start getting concerned about that particular fact.
Yes.
Influential, bring in more vampiric corruption. Get it growing. Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah, no chance to do anything now against it because we just recently tried and failed. Not even sure what that hero is going for anymore. You seem to be going away from me. That is fine by me. You are retreating. That is fine. Carrick Norn is pulling armies together. At least they are not too afraid of... They're not too keen on attacking us. Because otherwise they wouldn't be running.
Yes. Make them suffer. Necropolis awaits.
He is running, so that makes him suffer more attrition.
You take me for a wazzock?
So that army is doing its purpose.
Ready.
As did our enclosure of this army over here.
My thralls track ahead.
The souls are mine.
Well then, let's finally give out these banners. I'm actually going to give the speed one to the Terrorgeist. Charge bonus we'll give to one of those guys, and leadership I guess to the other one. And do I want to fight this myself? I kind of do, I think. Nah, let's just do this. And that's not enough money. Wow, I should have fought it myself. They destroyed my regiment of renown. Not happy about that at all. If only for the matter that I kind of like those guys to be there. Spirit Leech, command the unliving, spawns a unit of crypt ghouls. Yep, that is something you have, which is really nice. We'll take that first. I kind of forgot that they had unique spells. Darn it. That is seriously annoying.
Ascendant. Marching.
But we'll just have to live with that. I mean, we can get it in back in 10 turns, but...
Everything dies.
And let's face it, the dire wolves aren't that strong, so we probably switch out his army a little bit anyways after this, but yeah. You're near your husband, which means that I'm pretty okay with it. Oh, and of course then you going to go to Grenstad, aren't you?
Devourer of light.
I should have checked that first, but I just didn't expect them to move that way. There we go. We want to build that up for sure. But let's get public order and this sorted. There we go. Oh, too bad that the dwarves didn't go for Castle Dragonhof, because if they did that, I'm sure the vampire counts would be weakened like crazy.
Deliver it unto me.
Yeah, you stay in Wissenberg for a moment. We moved those two armies, we moved that army, we moved this army. I think we moved everybody. Let's end the turn. No, I didn't. I forgot to move Kemmler. I'm having so many armies nowadays that I'm starting to wonder where everybody is. Ah, they're pulling back. Good. They defeated an army of the vampire counts, alright. Northern pushing up. That's a new hero who's probably trying to kill our heroes. That warherd I need to take into account. That warherd and Kemmler have a date. Go here and we'll have to see what we can do. We need to start seeing if we can kill this guy. 16% only. Why is everything so low on the dwarves?
Who wishes the red
Well, we're gonna try anyways.
kill?
Failure,
Undead
as it is. Still only 5% chance. I am going to move a little closer though, because we do want to be in range of doing it. And that means doing it being destroying them. Where are you gonna go? Are you moving towards me? Carrick Norn, we'll have to see. Kevlar there that really needs to stay put. Which means we're probably going to move you back up and try to destroy Grimhold. There we go. There we go. Well, we'll first build up this, and then we're going to go back towards trying to get you a little healthier. So, those are some serious armies that are up in here.
Lord of the Night.
So let's not force march you anymore, because then you will be tired. I don't know how undead can get tired, but that is just a common rule. So, there we go.
This is not in the Damas Kron.
They have taken some damage though, but this is going to be a serious fight if that is going to go up against me, which is fine in principle, but we'll have to see. Tempelhof, you have some nice amounts of armies. Yeah, perhaps we should get our good Banshee up in Carrick Norn territory. That is just an insta-kill there. Bye-bye. How are you feeling about confederating vampire counts? Because my level of strength versus theirs, the red bar, is growing and growing and growing. They're willing to join confederation.
Before the rightful elector of Stirland.
Well then, we can do that and gain all of this territory. It does mean that we will be the ones fighting against the dwarves alone, which is not too bad, but getting them to join our confederation is just too good to be true. Ladies and gentlemen, several provinces just instantly ours. And we are going to have to consider what to do about. And now we might have to march, because we're marching towards Castle Drakenhof with our armies that we've just gained. And I will have to see what is what everywhere, because there is probably a lot I can construct here. They've put in the big things. That is nice. They've got the gold. Yeah, that looks... Actually, this needs to be switched. The Black Knights need to go over here, and the Defiled Care needs to go there. But I will deal with that later. And we have now Mannfred van Karstein as one of our armies available to us. Ooh, how are you statted, boy? Because I have the feeling you're horribly statted if I see where you've gone into. Zombies and skeletons, Felbats, aura size. Oh, you poor... You don't even have a life leech. You can have two different types of magic, and you went for lower cooldown on that one. Oh, you're so badly statted. Some of these points are just completely useless. This I never use. Neither will I do this probably. Well, that is just horrible. I guess we're gonna focus on getting you magicked up. It's unfortunate because he can have two magics and then still be decent. Probably put you on your zombie dragon. So Hellsteed, zombie dragon are 2 points. Then the hunger, because that's also something he doesn't have. Ugh, he is so badly statted. Your army could use some rework. I'm gonna have to do some serious rework off camera, because of course we now have obtained a lot of territory as well all of a sudden that we all have to defend, and I don't know what is what where, and I need to have a look-see, and I guess that's going to be too boring, and it is not a bad point to end the episode. And we'll have to consider about Tempelhof.
Mansley wanes and Mousillon waxes. Of course, I was expecting you.
He is not willing to confederate, but that is only because we currently have a confederation penalty of -40 with them. And we can't confederate anytime soon, but this is just lovely. The amount of territory that we've just gained. I have to see where all my new armies are at. Let me just do one thing, and that is attack Dietershaven. And maybe my wolves are dead, but we'll have to see. Occupy, because we want it all.
What is your will?
No, actually, we've managed to get them. Ooh, and we can raise that from this spot. We'll just put in one additional one, and then we'll have to see what else we're going to give them here. In the end, there you go. You're gonna get that, and Dietershaven has already been taken by us. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.